Today, the brain science hack for making better decisions during scary times. Hi, I'm Graeme Newell. My speeches and webinars show you how to use the latest brain science insights to avoid costly mistakes. Click subscribe and the bell below to see more of my videos. When I ask leaders to list the top threats facing their businesses, most of the time a competitor is at the top of that list. But here's the fascinating thing I've noticed. The company that's number one in the market tends to worry about the number two competitor the most. The number two company in the market tends to worry about the number one competitor the most. The two market leaders are usually fixated on each other. But here's where they often get tripped up. They're so focused on each other that they underestimate all the other players in their market. What's happening? An outsider sneaks up and blindsides the two leaders. It wasn't Nokia or AT&T who reinvented the smartphone. It was an outsider, Apple. It wasn't RCA or Sony who revolutionized buying music. It was another outsider, Spotify. Why does this happen? Well, it's important to understand exactly what happens inside our brain when we think about something threatening, like a competitor. Evolution optimized the fear centers of our brain back in caveman times. Fear was so important in escaping predators that Mother Nature put our fear center right where she could get to it quickly, right next to our brainstem. This is why pulling our hand away from a hot stove doesn't require any rational contemplation. It's lightning fast and it's automatic. And when our brain goes into fear mode, it instantly gets obsessed with the immediate danger that's right in front of us. This is why we tend to obsess on the competitor we've jockeyed with for years. Back in caveman times, worrying about other problems while a cheetah was trying to eat us was a bad use of our brain power. Mother Nature wants our full attention on escaping that immediate threat. So whenever we perceive a threat, even a low-level one, Mother Nature focuses our attention by emptying out our brain of other threats. This is why our brain tends to ignore other competitors. Mother Nature has cleared the decks because our caveman brain prefers to focus on just one threat at a time. And research has proven that most of us prefer to face a few big fears as opposed to a lot of little fears. Our hyped-up fight-or-flight brain believes that simplifying is our best chance of survival. That's why it's vitally important that you remember this one thing when making decisions during scary times. Your brain is going to have a powerful urge to oversimplify. A frightened brain is usually a terrible decision maker. When your amygdala gets cranked up, it's important to remember that you are now brain damaged. Right now, I'm working on another video on how cognitive biases tempt us to make bad choices. If you'd like to be alerted when that video is completed, just click on my face below to subscribe. And be sure to click that alert bell too. And I've created tons more videos on how brain science can help you make smarter choices. Click on the box right here to see that full playlist now. I'm Graeme Newell, and that's Better Decisions through Brain Science.